I went to Crown College in St. Bonifacius, Minnesota. It's a small religious school, just about 30 miles west of the Twin Cities. It was an NAIA school when I was there. They've since gone to Division III, and it was a great experience for me. You know, the discipline that I needed in my life at that time, they were able to provide that for me, and it gave me the opportunity to play college athletics. You know, talked about earlier about my dream to play for Bobby Knight in Division I basketball. That wasn't going to happen for me, but I was able to, again, when I look back, and it sounds very cliche, when I look back on working with people now, a lot of the experiences I had from being on a team, whether basketball or soccer, help me now in dealing with the people that I work with. Position was available. It was a position they need to fill relatively quickly, just based on they had basketball season coming up, and you can't go through basketball season with somebody in this position. And so they realistically, they went out on a big limb for me, because if you look at the qualifications that I had, they probably weren't the best, you know, but they saw something in me, and I'm glad they did. Most interesting thing about my job, games are the most interesting, because as we talked about before with the contest, you can put all the planning you want to in the world, and once it gets out there, it's there and you're going with it. We call games organized chaos a lot of times, because we have our script and we're going to go by it, but if something happens to deviate from the script, we just go with that and move on too. So games would be the most interesting and fun. I'm a big sports fan, and you don't have to be in this position, but it certainly helps. Favorite to prepare for? Basketball, and I say that, so basketball was the sport. I grew up in Indiana as a Bobby Knight fan, and basketball was the sport I dreamed of playing. As a sophomore in high school, I was 5'2", and finally came to the realization that that wasn't going to happen, but it's still, especially college basketball, is fun, and I enjoy watching it the most. What it means to be a jackrabbit? It depends upon what area you're looking at. You know, for some people, being a jackrabbit is caught up in the logo, and I know that's been a big topic of interest here lately. Being a jackrabbit is basically just coming out and supporting your team. That doesn't mean even paying to go to a game, but even if it means stopping by and seeing a student athlete in the Hyper Center and giving them a pat on the back saying thanks for all the work you put in. Being a jackrabbit also means having integrity, you know, doing the right thing when the wrong thing would be easy. There's going to be lots of success there. And again, as far as that time, laying that groundwork now, knowing that if I'm not here in 15 or 20 years, they'll probably start seeing the successes of the stuff that we've done now. We look at our Junior Jacks program, which is the program we have for young kids. We really won't know how successful that program is until those kids that are in there get to be, you know, 20, 25 years old. When they start making their college decisions, that's when we'll start to realize the effectiveness of it. I think we're doing the right things to get to that point, but when you have those kind of people, and those are the kind of people that then give money back to university, that then helps to fund scholarships, build buildings, things like that. So the future would be successful, I think, because of some of the things we're doing now. And it's not just me, it's others within our department too.